Bitcoin's 4-year cycle is dead, says Pierre Rochard. Here's what drives BTC price now. Bitcoin halving, BTC price. As OG whales, ETFs, and CEOs like Michael Saylor now steer more than the algorithm, Bitcoin's pulse sinks less with block rewards and more with the global boardroom. Journalist Hassan Shittu. Journalist Hassan Shittu. About author Hassan, a cryptonews.com journalist with 6+ years of experience in Web3 journalism, brings deep knowledge across crypto, Web3 gaming, NFTs, and play-to-earn sectors. His work has appeared in Author Profile, Share, Copied, last updated, August 11, 2025. Why Trust Cryptonews? Cryptonews has covered the cryptocurrency industry topics since 2017, aiming to provide informative insights to our readers. Our journalists and analysts have extensive experience in market analysis and blockchain technologies. We strive to maintain high editorial standards, focusing on factual accuracy and balanced reporting across all areas, from cryptocurrencies and blockchain projects to industry events, products, and technological developments. Our ongoing presence in the industry reflects our commitment to delivering relevant information in the evolving world of digital assets. Read more about Cryptonews. For over a decade, Bitcoin's market rhythm seemed predictable. Every 4 years, the halving event, a programmed cut to mining rewards, would trigger a chain reaction. Prices would climb to new highs, then collapse into a brutal crypto winter, only to begin the cycle again. That pattern has been treated almost like gospel among crypto traders. Now, some of the industry's most vocal analysts say it may be over. From BTC halvings to liquidity waves, analysts say Bitcoin's 4-year cycle is losing its grip. Pierre Rochard, CEO of the Bitcoin Bond Company, believes the traditional cycle is no longer relevant in a post on X. His argument touches on something fundamental. With most Bitcoin already mined, the halving supply shock is much smaller than it once was. In the early days, slashing miner rewards had a dramatic impact on market flow. Today, the real market drivers may be institutional inflows, regulated investment products, and global macroeconomic conditions. The halving has been at the heart of Bitcoin's historical market structure. Roughly every 4 years, the rewards miners receive for validating transactions are cut in half. With fewer coins entering circulation, the supply shock has often been followed by aggressive price rallies. But the April 2024 halving did not follow the usual script. Bitcoin had already set a new all-time high above $73,000 in March, weeks before the event, driven largely by the U.S. approval of spot Bitcoin ETFs and the surge of institutional inflows that followed. Jason Dassault, CEO of IntelliStake.ai, believes this marks a structural shift. The halving still plays a role, but it's no longer the main heartbeat, he told Cryptonews. He added that today price action is just as tied to global liquidity, ETF flows, and investor sentiment as it is to on-chain supply dynamics. We're seeing Bitcoin respond to the same forces that move equities, bonds, and commodities. Others argue the end of the 4-year cycle is simply the end of Bitcoin's adolescence. The romantic idea of Bitcoin moving to a 4-year halving heartbeat belongs to its adolescence, said Meedal, co-founder of ICB Labs, while speaking to Cryptonews. We're in its adulthood now, where trillion-dollar liquidity waves, Wall Street products, and macro flows have far more say than a simple supply cut, he noted. Still, not everyone is ready to call the cycle dead. Speaking to Cryptonews, Connor Howe, CEO of Enso, said the halving's influence has been diluted, not erased. In Bitcoin's early years, miner supply shocks were a dominant driver of price. Today, macro conditions, ETF flows, and institutional positioning have far more weight. The halving still matters for miner economics and long-term scarcity narratives, but traders can no longer rely on a rigid 4-year playbook. Also, Prashant Maurya, co-founder and CEO of Spherin, reiterated the same thing while speaking to Cryptonews, saying, "The halving isn't irrelevant, but it's no longer the main driver of Bitcoin's price." In the early days, cutting new supply had an outsized impact. Analysts say Bitcoin's market cycles driven more by liquidity than halvings. The broader crypto market seems to agree something is changing. The total cryptocurrency market cap just hit a record $4.13 trillion, according to CoinGecko, surpassing the $3.9 trillion peak of the last cycle. Trading volumes are also surging, with nearly $145 billion worth of crypto changing hands in 24 hours. However, some market watchers are already warning against overconfidence. Toby Cunningham, co-host of Crypto Tips, told his 30K followers, "I'm hearing the 4-year cycle is no longer valid, and we are about to go on a multi-year bull market. This is the type of talk that happens near the top of bull markets. This is one major reason why most won't make a cent this bull." Others take an even harder stance. A crypto analyst known as Sightbringer argued that the 4-year cycle was never a law of nature and that it was a byproduct of Bitcoin's early structure, when retail capital dominated and having shocked supply. Instead, he points to a new regime shaped by institutional collateralization, global liquidity conditions, and sovereign holdings. Liquidity dictates the cycle now. Bear markets change shape. Tops get stealthy. The players have changed. The battlefield has changed, he added. For investors, the shift could mean replacing the familiar patience for 4-year strategy with a more nimble, macro-driven approach. Prashant Maurya, co-founder and CEO of Spherion, said, "For me, the old halving cycle is being replaced by a multi-factor framework that combines macro, on-chain supply metrics, and capital flows. Long-term, Bitcoin's scarcity and adoption stories stay the same, but timing entries and exits will increasingly be about reading liquidity cycles, not counting down to the next halving. The familiar script of parabolic rallies followed by brutal crypto winters may not return in its old form. Bear markets might still happen, but with sovereign entities, ETFs, and custodians holding a large share of Bitcoin's float, total collapse into obscurity becomes less likely. Likewise, market tops may no longer be marked by retail euphoria but by quiet distribution when liquidity peaks. As Rochard puts it, miners are passengers, they no longer drive the bus. And if that's true, the map for Bitcoin's journey will need a serious redraw. Follow us on Google News, Trending News, Recommended Popular Crypto Topics, Price Predictions. How Tether co-founder William Quigley views crypto regulations in Trump's second term. Trump appoints PayPal veteran David Sacks as White House AI and crypto czar. New ChatGPT predicts the price of XRP, Pepe and Dogecoin by the end of 2025. GMO miner allows XRP holders to earn $6,800 a day. GMO miner launches XRP mining contracts. White House digital assets advisor Bo Hines steps down. Returns to private sector. Price analysis. XRP price prediction. $100 million Ripple plus XRP bet from Nasdaq firm. Is $10 XRP now inevitable? 17 hours ago. By Alejandro Arich. Press releases. XRP is predicted to reach $5. Seize the cloud mining opportunity and easily earn $100,000 per month. Price analysis. XRP price prediction. Japan's first Bitcoin XRP ETF set to launch. Is this the trigger for $100 XRP? For days ago. By Alejandro Arich. Best crypto to buy now in August 2025. Top crypto to invest in. 5 days ago. By Alan Draper. New cryptocurrencies to invest in August 2025. Top new crypto coins. 1 hour ago. By Inesis Tavares. 13 best crypto presales to invest in 2025. Presale crypto list. 3 days ago. By Alan Draper. 16 new and upcoming Coinbase listings in August 2025. 5 hours ago. By Elijah Rankovich. 16 new and upcoming Binance listings in 2025. 6 hours ago. By Elijah Rankovich. What is the next crypto to explode in 2025? 6 days ago. By Elijah Rankovich. Bitcoin, BTC, price prediction 2025 to 2030. 2 hours ago. By Leon Waters. Ripple, XRP, price prediction 2025, 2026 to 2030. July 5, 2025. By Eric Huffman. Ethereum price prediction 2025 to 2030. Will ETH bounce back? April 2, 2025. By Ben Beto.